My name is Mike Wang, and I'm the lead gameplay designer for NBA Live 10. The high-end goals for this year, at least in terms of the gameplay, were one, to make control feel a lot better. We wanted the game to feel a lot more responsive. We wanted it to put the control back in the user's hands. So we wanted them to be able to do everything that they wanted to be able to do with the basketball. Number two was we wanted the game to look more like NBA basketball. So this speaks more to the animation side of things. We wanted to make sure that all the players animated fluidly. We got rid of like all the herky-jerky motion and the robotic cyclical movement that people complained about, and had really authentic looking basketball. And the third thing was authentic basketball. We wanted to make sure that we tapped into dynamic DNA, used it to more leverage what they give us in terms of stats and tendencies, and make sure that the AI really stepped up their game, and the players played more to their true life selves, and the teams played more to their true life selves as well. The dynamic DNA is pretty amazing. I mean, if you look at the actual data that Synergy Sports Technology tracks, it's so in-depth, and the level of detail there was incredible and almost like overwhelming to try and take that all in and figure out how do we put this in a basketball game. This year, when you have a whole year to really integrate it properly, is when you're going to see it really come to fruition, and really come to the forefront, and then every game is going to really just come to life, because the players start to play more true to themselves. And so when you have the movement of the players start to really mimic their true-to-life play sets and where they really go to be successful, then the game really starts to, again, take that next step towards authenticity. The game does a really good job of basically giving you success or failure based on whether you play to those teams' strengths or not. Yeah, I think people, when they kind of write off Live because it didn't play well, it didn't control well, and but if you actually look at under the hood, look at the tech, and look at what the AI was architected to do, it's actually quite impressive. And there's some really, really smart basketball guys here, guys who play at a very high level of ball, and they really get that. It's just kind of a shame that most people didn't give Live time and really look past kind of the surface and the aesthetics and see what the AI was doing underneath, because it was really strong. That being said, I think we really went and took that extra leap forward now to make sure that, again, the off-ball movement was there, that the game level stuff, like all the moves you can do, that stuff was solid. So as you play the game now, you're not held back by that from a perception. You're not really held back by, this game doesn't look like basketball, so it must not be basketball. Now that it looks like basketball and it feels good, you start to see really under the hood AI really shine forth, and it's really strong. So I'm hoping that people will really give Live 10 a chance this year to see that. This is NBA Live 10 coming out for the PS3 and Xbox 360 on October 6th.